Hey friends, welcome back to She's At It Again. My name is Tanya. If you have the summertime kind of planned out as far as some entrees you want to make, but you hadn't quite figured out the sides and you're just getting tired of the same ones over and over again, like the coleslaw or the baked beans, things like that, pay close attention. This is a new recipe for me, but the picture was so pretty and I think it looks like it might become one of my new favorites. So go with me as we make a summertime corn salad. All right, so I have my clear bowl because so you can kind of see what's going on. Not that you'll see it too clearly. All right, first thing we're going to start out with is 2 tablespoons of fresh lime juice. Now I say fresh, but if you've seen many of my videos, you know that I squeeze the fresh lime juice. I zest them, zest the limes, save the lime peel, and then use the lime juice and the pulp and make them into little ice cubes. So that is our fresh lime juice. 1/4 teaspoon of fresh cracked black pepper. 1/2 teaspoon of pink salt. 2 tablespoons of good quality olive oil. I have about 1/2 of a large red onion. And you can use a small red onion. You need to cut it in teeny tiny little slivers. And I just have it drying on this clean kitchen rag. Kind of my answer to paper towels. I don't use paper towels any more than I absolutely have to. All right, that goes in the laundry now. Next thing we're going to add is a pint of cherry tomatoes. These have been quartered. This is a cup of mozzarella pieces. These are just mozzarella cheese sticks like you would put in your child's lunchbox or you'd snack on in the afternoons. And I've just cut them in little coins. Now you can take, they have fresh mozzarella in big squares or a big ball, but they also have some that are in tiny balls and you can take those and 1/2 or 1/4 those and put them in there as well. This just seemed like a quick answer to me as far as using what I needed, and the rest of them are still wrapped up and available for somebody to snack on. So 1 cup of mozzarella. We also have 4 cups of frozen corn that's, most of it's been thawed. What I did was I put 4 cups in there, and then when it thawed, it went down to about 3 cups, so I went ahead and added more. So some of it still looks frozen, but it's 4 cups of corn. Now you can use, since it's summertime, you can use corn on the cob. You cook your corn and then cut it off, but this just was a good answer for me because I tell you what, there's few things that are better in the summertime than frozen corn, and my favorite is Trader Joe's super sweet frozen corn. It's organic. It is absolutely delightful. It's literally like eating a bag of candy. I'm not even exaggerating when I say that. So if you're a fan of corn, go ahead and buy 5 or 6 bags of them, because if you buy 1 bag, you'll finish it off and go, I gotta go get some more of that. It's so good. It really is. All right, we are almost done with this, folks. I think that looks pretty right there, but it needs some green to it. So what we're gonna do is, I went out in the yard and I got some fresh basil. Dried off better than it was, but not quite fully dry yet. Now, if you're gonna serve this a few days later, actually, I'm gonna serve this tomorrow for lunch as a side, but if it's gonna be too long before you serve it, go ahead and wait until right before you serve the salad to cut up your fresh basil. It'll just look more bright green and vivid and fresh. I'm gonna take and just slice it into thin strips. And this is about a cup of loosely packed basil. And I mean loosely, so don't pack it down in there and think you're just gonna mash a bunch of basil, I start to say broccoli, basil back down in the cup. Just loosely pack it in there. If you really, really like basil, add more, but if you don't like basil as much, add less, that's just a given. But on average, about a cup of loosely packed basil. But fresh basil is the key here. And our salad is done. How's that for easy? Now, obviously, most of the time here was in prep work, so I got the mozzarella cut up, went and picked my basil, thawed the corn, just measured out stuff, quartered the cherry tomatoes after I washed those. But all in all, this was super easy. You gotta admit, that's not a whole lot of ingredients. And I can't help but want to put this in my brightest sapphire blue bowl so all the colors just look really, really pretty. I think that lime juice is going to give it a lot of real pretty flavor too. All right, here is our summertime corn salad. And that's it. Recipe will be in the description as always, and we look forward to sharing something again with you real soon. I'm gonna put this clean shower cap over this. This is gonna go in the fridge, and that will be our side for lunch tomorrow. So thanks for joining us, and I hope you give this a try. See ya.